Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable it can feel when someone gives you a compliment? Maybe someone tells you, you did an amazing job, and your first response is, oh, that wasn't that good. Or someone says, you look really nice today, and you immediately reply, I look terrible. I barely had time to get ready. If that sounds familiar, you are certainly not alone. And many people believe they are simply being humble or modest, but often there is something much deeper happening beneath the surface. The truth is, compliments don't usually make us uncomfortable because of the words themselves. They make us uncomfortable because they challenge the beliefs we already hold about ourselves. My name is Renata Karlinskaite. I am psychotherapist and hypnotherapist, and I help people to build healthy self-esteem, grow through confidence, and live with resilience. And if negative self-talk or self-doubt is something you struggle with, I have created a free self-esteem and confidence affirmation audio to help you start rewiring your inner dialogue. You will find the link in the description. In this video, we are going to explore why compliments can feel so uncomfortable, how our mind and past experiences shape these reactions, and most importantly, what you can do to begin feeling more comfortable receiving kindness and recognizing your own worth. Let's begin. Every one of us carries around a picture of who we believe we are. Over many years, our experiences, relationships, successes, failures, and the messages we receive from other people gradually shape that picture. Some people carry a fairly balanced picture of themselves, while others carry a much harsher one, believing things like, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, or I always let people down. Once these beliefs become established, our brains naturally begin looking for evidence that supports them. Imagine you are wearing a pair of blue tinted glasses. Everything you see appears slightly blue. Now imagine someone tells you the world is actually green. Even if they are right, your experiences doesn't match what they are saying. Compliments can work in a very similar way. If someone tells you you're really confident, but deep down you believe I'm insecure, your brain experiences are mismatched. So when someone tells you something positive that doesn't match the picture you have been carrying about yourself, your first instinct may be to question it, dismiss it, or explain it away. That's why compliments often bounce straight off, while criticism seems to stay with us for years. Our brains are also very good at looking for evidence that supports what we already believe. If you have spent years believing you are not good enough, your mind naturally notices mistakes, criticism, rejection, and anything else that seems to prove that belief right. Positive experiences often don't receive the same attention. You might receive 10 compliments and remember the one criticism, or someone praises your presentation, but all you can think about is the one sentence you stumbled over. It's not because you are choosing to think negatively, it's because your brain has become used to searching for evidence that fits the story you have been telling yourself. There is another reason criticism often feels much more powerful than compliments. The human brain naturally pays far more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. Thousands of years ago, this helped our ancestors survive because paying attention to danger was much more important than noticing something pleasant. Although life is very different today, our brains still tend to remember criticism much more vividly than praise. So if you already struggle with low self-esteem, one negative comment can feel like proof that your fears are true, while 10 genuine compliments may barely register. Another important piece of the puzzle often begins much earlier in life. Perhaps praise was rare when you were growing up. Perhaps mistakes received far more attention than successes, or love and approval felt closely linked to achievement. Children naturally absorb these experiences. They simply learn what feels normal. As adults, receiving genuine praise can feel unfamiliar or even unsafe. Not because compliments are dangerous, but because they are different from what your mind and nervous system learned to expect. This is one reason why healing isn't simply about thinking more positively. It's about helping your mind and nervous system gradually experience something different. You may also notice that when someone compliments you, you automatically minimize it, explain it away, laugh it off, or quickly change the subject. Although these responses seem small, they are often protective behaviors that may once have helped you feel emotionally safer. Today, however, they can prevent you from recognizing your strengths and enjoying positive moments when they genuinely happen. Perfectionism can make accepting compliments even more difficult. Let's say someone tells you, "That presentation was brilliant." A perfectionist rarely hears the whole compliment. Instead, they think, "I stumbled over one sentence," or "I could have done better." Rather than appreciating everything that went well, the mind becomes focused on what wasn't perfect. The goalposts constantly move, and nothing ever feels quite good enough. This is why so many high achievers still struggle with low self-esteem. Achievement isn't the problem, it's that their worth always depends on achieving even more. But for some people, compliments also create another hidden fear. If someone says, "You are doing brilliantly," the mind quietly responds, "Now I have to keep proving it." The compliment no longer feels encouraging, it feels like pressure. Instead of enjoying success, the person becomes anxious about maintaining it. This is particularly common in people whose self-worth has become closely tied to performance. So what does healthy self-esteem actually look like? It doesn't mean believing you are perfect, and it certainly doesn't mean thinking you are better than everyone else. Healthy self-esteem simply means allowing positive experiences to exist without immediately arguing with them. Someone says, "You did a great job." You smile, say, "Thank you," and allow yourself to receive it without feeling the need to justify it or dismiss it. You simply allow someone else's positive experience of you to exist alongside your own. If accepting compliments feels difficult for you, I would like to leave you with 3 gentle steps. First, become aware of your automatic reaction. Notice what happens when someone compliments you. Awareness is always the first step towards change. Second, practice pausing before you respond. Instead of arguing with a compliment, try saying just 2 words. "Thank you," nothing more. Simply allow yourself to receive it. Finally, ask yourself, what belief about myself is making this compliment difficult to accept? Perhaps it's "I'm not good enough." Perhaps it's "I always need to do more." Or perhaps it's "If people really knew me, they wouldn't say that." These deeper beliefs are often where genuine healing begins. If you would like support with shifting negative self-talk and building healthier self-esteem, you can download my free self-esteem and confidence affirmations audio below. And if you feel ready for deeper subconscious work, I have also created a step-by-step course with hypnosis designed to help you overcome low self-esteem and build confidence at both a conscious and subconscious level. You'll find both links in the description. I would like to leave you with one final thought. Every compliment shines a light on the relationship you have with yourself. If accepting kindness feels uncomfortable, it doesn't necessarily mean the compliment isn't true. More often, it means the picture you have been carrying about yourself hasn't caught up with the person you are becoming. Healing isn't about forcing yourself to believe every compliment overnight. It's about gradually changing the relationship you have with yourself so that kindness, appreciation, and encouragement no longer feel unfamiliar. As that picture begins to change, accepting appreciation becomes easier. One day, when someone says, "You did a great job," or "You look wonderful today," you will simply smile and say, "Thank you." If you found this video helpful, I would love to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I share weekly videos to help you build healthy self-esteem, grow through confidence, and create lasting emotional well-being. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.